Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaya Trades, and today is Thursday, June 12th, and we're gonna step into the markets and see if we can make some money today. After this, we'll go over the trade breakdown, how I got what I got, and then yeah, let's just see where the day takes us. Alright, so on a lame note, we hit TP1. We were aiming for TP2, but then market stopped me out at break even, so I'm up about $80 on the day. Again, I'm learning discipline and contentment, so I'm going to take my $80 and be done with this one trade. Had the right idea, but apparently, it's summer markets, so it's not very volatile. So I'm going to break down kind of the trade that I took, what I saw, and then, yeah, we'll live to trade another day. If price goes where I want it to, that's okay. But I think all next week, I'm just going to be shooting for 1-to-1s because those have, in fact, been hitting the past 2 days. So let's get into this trade. All right, we're going to get into the trade breakdown. I'm going to go ahead and delete all this stuff just so we can kind of see where it started. I took my one trade for the day, so I am done. Even if market goes where I want it to, it's all right. Alrighty. So let's start off on the 1 hour time frame. So I marked out this demand zone because we have a break of structure here. Let me delete all this stuff right here. Delete, and then delete. All right, so I went on the 1 hour time frame. I found a gap. So we have this 1 hour gap. I moved my gap down instead of being from right off in here. Let me just click that. Instead of being from here, because every time the market comes down to try to fill that gap, it kind of closes. So we're going to move it down just because, again, it came down. Set my demand zone up here. It's in this area. But as we can see, market is in a bearish trend. Market is super bearish right now, but overall trend is going up. So we had the overall trend going up here. Now we're kind of entering a bearish trend. So where I personally was looking for sells, we kind of broke out of this area here, but didn't really go anywhere beyond it. So then I'm looking for the breakout of here to push, retest here and break down. So as you can see, we have a break of structure here, market closed below. We have a break of structure here, market closed below, giving this a reasonable supply area, which is where I had my supply zone. Ready? And then if we go down to the 5-minute time frame, that's kind of where I had my supply zone. Break of structure here. So we have a supply. I waited for market to kind of tap this zone. This zone is actually smaller. I think I used this 15-minute zone. So I used this zone here, and then market tapped before 9:30. So once market tapped that zone, we went down to the 5-minute time frame, waited for a candle that was going in our right direction to show up, just like in our rules. We got this red candle here, 2 strong red candles, and we entered in around there, but move our stop loss to the end of this candle. We were shooting for the 1 and 2. Oh wow, did my 1 and 2 actually even hit? Interesting. I don't know why my 1 and 2 didn't hit. So that's something that I need to learn. Like I need to see, like, no, your strategy actually hit a 1 and 2. So that's kind of crazy. All right, but apparently I didn't have that mapped out the same. So maybe I was here and I was shooting for this, but I didn't risk that much. Let's just go all the way back. We'll come back to this to see where I actually took my trade. Okay, so I had this supply zone. So I wrote out my supply zones in the 5-minute. That's interesting. So it's still market tapped, and market did not hit my TP2, as you guys can see, and it's fumbling around in this area. It may fall later, it may not. It may shoot back up higher, it may not. We don't know. I thought it was pretty probable, but I don't know where we got. Yeah, though. So let's check the 15 minute. This is the same setup we just put, right? Yeah. But even on the 15-minute time frame, I was confident in this trade because not only did we get a tap of our supply zone, but we also had a right direction candle, which is a sells, a red candle, into that right direction. But if I would have waited for this close of this candle, still would have been right about here, shooting for the 1 to 2. So either way it goes, I did take a trade, and then I hit about $70 on that trade. It was really $80, but you know, commissions and all the things. So overall, we followed our rules. We took home a little bit of profit, and I'm gonna learn to be content with that. That's the only way I'm gonna continue to grow, even if it's in small amounts. So it takes me about a day to make $80. It took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took about 25 minutes via trading, whereas it would have taken me probably like 2 days of working, of physical labor, to go ahead and make that money. So as you can see, you guys, it's hunting for my stop. So I'm glad we took profit in the market. As soon as I hit my TP, I moved my stop loss to break even, a little bit above break even or below in this scenario, just so I could have some take profits, a risk-free trade, and I am done on the day. This was my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. It's very important to make sure you have, you know, your stuff down to a T. So if my stop loss is 54, then I need to go to my TP2, and it shows we would have hit TP2. So I need to be more disciplined and more attentive to precision of my profits and stop loss. So overall, still a good day. Followed my rules better than yesterday. So I'm gonna mark off my check marks on the trading board, journal this trade, and then we'll come back strong next week. Again, I do not trade on Fridays because I do get up early and I work during trading hours. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys in the next one. We're going from learning to earning. Stay tuned.